Hey guys, welcome back into the workshop with the MTB Shed. Please subscribe and like, helps us out to do more videos like this. Today we are going to be removing this Pressfit bottom bracket out of this Trek Stache. So we've removed the crank. It's a Pressfit Raceface half-act cranks. So we were able to get those guys pulled out, wiped everything down. Now we're going to get to the fun part of actually getting to bust these. This is my favorite part of working on bikes. So when we get to use the hammers, that came all the way through. Too strong for my own good. So yeah, we got some cool tools we get to use here. I'll show you how this one works first, and then we'll talk about it. Just like that, pops out right onto your bench, which is always nice. So this is the bottom bracket that came out of the drive side. This bearing came out and it looks pretty decent. It's not in very bad shape at all. Our cups are all right. We're using this tool here. This is the Park Tool bottom bracket bearing removal tool. This is the BBT-90.3. So cool little tool to help knock out your bearings, all that good stuff. Got little ribs on it to make sure you're sitting properly in there. That's handy. I'm going to try not to stand in front of the camera. It's a bad idea. I'm left-handed. So we'll reverse the camera and I'll get over here. You can see the bearing coming out there slowly. Alright, so easy as that, guys. The shell's all messed up too. We're going to have to get that out of there. It's cracked, it's broken. The whole reason we replaced this was on that other side, the cover over the bearing was actually cracked and it was creating play because of that. So that came off with the crank arm. I mean, the bearings felt a little bit crunchy and whatnot as well. Alright, so now we got to get this cup out of there the rest of the way. Which may prove slightly difficult. I can get in there. Let's see. May just try to bang her out this way. Again, bottom brackets are fun. We get to use hammers. It's so funny watching like the young guys. Should have waited for Smiley to get here today. It's funny to watch them do this kind of stuff because they are very unsure about taking hammers to bikes, rightfully so. Damn it. Trying to get this plastic cup out. It's not going to want to come. Don't do that. Slowly working this plastic cup the rest of the way out. This is just plastic. You don't want to do this to remove the actual bearing. It probably won't come out straight, and that'll be a problem. This is plastic, so it can kind of go in the wrong direction and bend and get out of my way. So there's that cup. Where's our camera? There it is. She's out, fairly damaged. Not sure how great you can see that, but definitely has to be replaced. Now we can remove the sleeve. There was a cable end right here for some reason. It fell through somewhere. That's a cool find. Right there, little cable end on top. So we'll return that to the customer. Luckily he caught some grease so it wasn't bouncing around in his bike. He'll be interested to have that back, I'm sure. Now we can knock this other cup out. That's all, folks. This is a cool little tool too. This is the Park Tools 670-2. So, you know, if you're going to be doing a Pressfit bottom bracket, there's going to be a lot of specialty tools involved with that. So take it into a shop to have done. That's why we prefer to see bikes with threaded bottom brackets, because it's something a little bit easier to change out at home. You just have to have one right tool and a little bit of know-how on which direction to spin things. So yeah, if you can find a bike with a threaded bottom bracket, that's why we're always excited to see that. It's a lot easier for a customer to do at home, so they can take care of those things a little bit better. So we're going to go ahead and prep this area. There's only a few opportunities you have to get inside the bottom of your frame. So we're going to take off some muck off bike clean. It will help us get some of this grease out of here, this old dried up grease. Now when we prep this before we install the bottom bracket, we will put new grease in. Nothing else inside the frame. Eewee. It's all gross in here, guys. I don't know how much of that you guys can see. I know some of you watch on big screen, so. But yeah, get everything clean. It's your only opportunity to get in there. So get everything nice and cleaned up. All your surfaces nice and clean. This is the kind of stuff, like if you go for a muddy ride or a wet ride, replacing your bottom bracket is one of those things that should really be done, because this is where all that dirt and mud's going to pool. All right, let's end it there, and we'll do the next video on installing the bottom bracket.